Hello, everybody, and welcome to my week 3 discussion board. This week, my themes I will be discussing is planning and organizing. The first I'll discuss is planning. Planning is going to be an essential exercise that's really conducted over and over again throughout all organizations. But it was identified by all of the organizational theorists, Fayol, Gulick, and Mooney, and I did put on the slide where you can find those references in regards to planning and how important planning is. And I also found a really good article by Nicholas Majloff and Arnold Hacks. In 1984, they wrote an article titled "The Corporate Strategic Planning Process," and it really breaks down the planning process in elements and goes into great detail. As it relates to my task force, so obviously planning will be the major component of the process. I'm going to really make or break the task force at the end of the day. And it's so important because we need to make sure that the plan outlines the optimal use of resources. It clearly identifies the methods for how we're going to go about achieving the goal of the task force. It also provides a clear outline for the task force members, and it provides them some direction and really ensures that all the efforts come together at the end of the day. And the academic journal I'll be able to use throughout the planning process. As I mentioned, it really goes in depth on the fundamentals of how to plan. So the next topic is organizing, and organizing is really establishing a structure which will be followed to achieve the plan that we created. And from the previous slide, we did the planning effort. Now we need to organize to achieve that plan. It entails looking at both the human capital and the physical capital and determining who and what does what, and who will be reporting to whom, and creating that hierarchy. And this is the similar definition of how the theorists use it, Fayol, Gulick, and Mooney. Again, similar to the planning that I just presented. I did put the references on for each one of those theorists if you'd like to look those up. I also did find a journal article titled "A Coordination Theory Approach to Organizational Process Design" that was written in 1997 by Kevin Crownston. And this journal goes in depth on the process as it relates to solving problems within an organization, and specifically in the article it referenced in the tech industry. But all of this can help in the development of my task force, as again, just like planning, organizing is going to be a critical step in the development, and to understand what resources we have at our disposal to achieve the goal of the task force, and then really to ensure that each party specifically knows what they're responsible for, who they're responsible to, and so that way it can be a cohesive unit. So thank you very much for watching my presentation. I look forward to learning from your guys' presentations as well.